Three, two, one. Say, I'm not a star. Somebody lied, I got a chopper in the car. Ooh, I got a chopper in the car. Ooh, I got a chopper in the car. Yeah, load up the chopper like it's December 21st. Pull up a cock and hit a nigga where it hurt. If it died today, they bury me like John Lennon. Buried in Louis, I'm talking all brown linen, huh? Young fat with an icy watch. On the cool looking like a nice drop. Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry the third. Today, we back at it like a crack at it with the itch every time. Listen, if you are watching this and if you are new, please, before we even step foot into the Arts Block Podcast today, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post a podcast. Then, secondly, if you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, please give me a 5-star and a review. You can just say that this is the greatest podcast that you have ever heard on earth. And that will suffice. So, guys, I want to start off with something new today. I want to start off with something new. Uh, I want to start off with something new because I just want to, right? I think it's about time to start off with something new. So I'm starting off with a new segment of the pod. This segment of the pod is I don't have a name for it yet. I literally just came up with it right before I hit record. I don't have a name for it yet. This is like super on the spot. This is super spontaneous. But I want to start like saying like songs, right? Like singing songs at the beginning of the pod. Aside from the intro song that I sing every pod. But these songs are going to be songs that be saying some wild, crazy things, but we just let it slide every time. Every time we just let these songs slide. So this song is "If I Ever Fall in Love" by Shy. Is it Shay or Shy? Is it Shay or Shy? Shay, Shy, Shy, Shay, Shay, Shy, Shy, Shay, 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 Shy, Shy, Shay, Shy. I don't know, but it's if I ever, and if I ever fall. All right, cool, right? Let me take you to this part right here, right? We're going to go straight to the chorus, right? Jump straight here. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. Here's the kicker. And if I ever fall in love so true, I will be sure that the ladies just like you. All right, pause. We be singing this. I don't know why we be singing this the way that we do. Y'all do. Y'all, y'all know that he's thinking. He's not thinking about you. He's thinking about Shaquita. He's making sure that Shaquita is gonna be like you. He think he really in love with you, but he making sure that Shaquita got all of your attributes and qualities just so Shaquita can remind him of you because he can't have you. Dude, and we just be, and if I ever fall in love again. That's my wild song. The very first time I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi, and I knew right then you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a face. So you tell me he fumbled the bag, and now he was Shaquita, wishing that Shaquita was you after he fumbled the bag. These women, I know now why y'all say that men ain't nothing because we ain't. And that's how we want to start off the pod from now on. Every time I hear a song and I hear a wild line from a song, that's how we're starting off the pod. I just think it's going to be fun and it's going to be entertaining. And if y'all have songs that y'all want to suggest for the new segment of the pod that I have not yet named, or if you have a name for this segment of the pod that I have not yet named, please drop it down below. Comment something. Let me know something. Shoot. Let me help me help us. Help me help us develop this into a better pod. All right, first thing on the docket. Complex keeps releasing list. Complex keeps releasing list. Complex released the list of the top hip hop media power rankings of 2024. Now, we're not going to get on here and argue about who's on the list, who's not on the list. We're not going to get on here and argue about people's placements on the. My bad. I just saw somebody's name on this list that I'm not going to do that. Hmm. Okay. As y'all can see, this is my first time like actually looking at the list. I just like saw like the top five, but this is my first time actually looking at the list. And wow, this is nasty. Sway is 18. This is nasty. This is nasty. Big Boy is 16. This Angela Martinez is 15. This is nasty. This is nasty. Whoa. Nardwar's only 10. And this. All right. All right. Cool, 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 cool. My bad. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This I'm about to I promise I'm about to end the pod. I promise I'm done. I promise I'm about to end the pod. Bro, this ain't I'm about to end the pod. This isn't funny. This isn't funny. This isn't funny. Get the fuck out of it. This isn't funny no more. This isn't funny no more. All right. Let's all right. I can't even get the headphones on. I can't even I'm struggling to get the damn. All right, look. Complex released the list of the top. I'm sorry for everybody on audio that's listening on audio. Y'all probably like, yo, what just happened? I'm looking at this list right now, and there's a lot of names on this list that I'm seeing that either should be higher on the list, should be way lower on the list, or shouldn't be on this list at all. And again, like, right, people are like, it one Eric, like, this is, I know this is gonna come up. One Eric, who are you to talk about these lists? Right? You're right. I'm nobody. Two, why are you hating, Eric, on the people that's on this list? I'm not hating on them. They're doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. And a lot of these people on this list I'm inspired by and I look up to, and they have paved the way in this space for people like me. However, when it comes to this media, hip hop media, music media, arts media, any media you want to name, right? There is no reason why Sway in the Morning, Sway Calloway, is ranked number 18 and Big Boy is ranked 16 when we're talking about hip hop media. When we're talking about hip hop media, Sway 18 and Big 16? Now, I understand we're talking about just for the year 2024, right? And, people have bigger years and we're talking about, oh, well, 2024, right? That's why I'm not arguing Ack being number one, because Ack has so far has been having one hell of a career. I mean, not having one hell of a career. He has been having one hell of a career, but I meant to say he's been having one hell of a year. Ack has been having a hell of a year. Ack is putting up fucking media MVP numbers, right? But then I look at some of these other names on this list, and I'd be like, dog, this is why I don't take these lists seriously. This is jokes. This is jokes. This is jokes. It's a lot of people, individuals on this list that should be on this list or should not be on this list. It's one person in particular that I know for a fact should not be on this list. because I have never heard this person have a actual hip hop conversation. I've never heard you have a conversation about hip hop. So why are we on a lit? Never mind. Never mind. Why, Eric? Why are you bringing this list up? Right? You say you wasn't bringing this list up to talk about the list or anything like that, right? No, I'm not. But I came on this list. I'm speaking on this list because I want to make a declaration right now to everybody watching this, right? And I want to make a declaration right now to all the people that support me, all the new people that's been supporting me, all the old people that's been supporting me. I would just want to make this declaration right now that in 2025, I can guarantee this. In 2025, there will not be a list, a single list that has to do with media or that has to do with hip hop, that has to do with anything of the sort that the Arts Block podcast will not be on. Eric Curry III, mark my words, in 2025 will be on all of these lists. You will not, it will be impossible for you to leave me off. It will be disgraceful for you to leave me off. It will be impossible. Mark my words, 2025, Eric Curry III will be on all of these lists. I can stamp that. I'm stamping that. Signed, sealed, delivered, Eric Curry III. Boom. Take it, mill it. I promise you. Now, again, a lot of you are probably thinking, Eric, where do you get how do you get off saying these things? Like, where, how? I love the confidence. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, hey, friend, I love the confidence, but let's slow our roll a little bit. We just got here. Now, understand, right? I understand, right? But it gets to a certain point where you know who you are, you know who your God is, you know what your God can do. I know what my God can do. I know what he can do. I know what he can do in a month. I know what he can do in a year. I know what he can do. So I put all faith and trust in him that in 2025, there will not be a list that the Arts Block podcast is off of. You can't. It's impossible. You won't be able to. You won't be able to leave me off no list. None, not these lists. And I'm dog walking the. I'm never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Humbly, I will be on all of these lists. I'll be on these lists humbly. Yes. Congrats. But however, though, I don't want to make it seem like I'm not happy for the people that are on this list. Congratulations to everybody that's on this complex list. Complex. I know I'll give y'all a lot of slack for how bad y'all lists are because they are bad. But congratulations. This is huge. This is big. This is huge. Excuse me. This is big. This is huge. Yeah, this is great. This is this is great. This is great. I like this. I can I like this. I like this. I like this. Shout out Narwhal number 10. I don't like the Narwhal disrespect, but it's cool though. Next thing on the docket, I don't want to spend too long on that because Eminem dropped a new album. Have I listened to the album? Hell no. And not saying that because it's Eminem, because I have sat and listened to Eminem albums, especially like the newer ones, the newer releases. When I listen to the kamikaze one, I listen to the music that to die for one. I just haven't listened to this one all the way through, and I listen, and of course I know like previous Eminem music. But the reason I haven't listened to this new Eminem album is just simply because I don't have time. However, from all the amazing things that I've heard about this album, and I have heard amazing things about this album, people say that this album is pretty great, and this is one of the best M projects that he has released in about, I've been seeing 10 years. This has been about the best album he's released in about 10-15 years, right? Which is great, and I love that. And from the clips and snippets that I've been hearing from the album, it sounds like Eminem is no longer trying to prove that he's the best rapper in the world and that he is just simply rapping. He is no longer lyrical, miracle, spiritual. I have every word has a rhyme, and the rhyme rhymes, and the rhyme has a rhyme with the rhyme, and the rhyme rhymes, and the rhyme rhymes, and the rhyme has 9 lives like a cat does, and the cat bring it back in the hat. And you feel me? He's not rapping like that. He's just being a normal fucking human rapper. Any rapper that does that, like the lyrical, miracle, spiritual, spiritual, stop. 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 Please stop. Please stop doing that. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that weak no more. We don't want to hear that. We do not. We don't want to hear that weak no more. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I know for sure. I don't want to listen to that. Lyrical, miracle, spiritual, I don't want to listen to that. Nobody wants. That's not digestible. That's not fun to listen to. Just make good music. You don't. Oh, I understand that you can rap. Eminem. I understand that you can rap. I get it. I heard Rap God. I don't even know. I don't even know how you did that. I can't even comprehend. I couldn't make out a word that you said in Rap God till this day, except Rap God, Rap. That's all. That second verse. I, I, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even gonna try it. But to all artists, rappers, singers, I mean, mainly rappers who do that, who does the fast rap thing and try to rhyme every word with the syllable, or doesn't even do fast rap. They just try to rhyme the word with the word with the word with the word, try to make the whole bar and the whole phrase rhyme. Stop. Don't do that's not stop. Just make good music, bro. Anyway, Eminem made good music. And he made really good music. From what I've heard. Again, I have yet to listen to the whole album. I have to find time in my schedule to do so. But the reason I'm talking about this is because Eminem on one song addressed all of the haters on social media. And in this address, he rapped as if he were the haters, right? And he talked about Kendrick, he talked about Cole, he talked about Wu-Tang, he talked about a couple of other rappers, right? A couple other like high caliber real rappers that people will hate on for any reason. That's basically his point. Like you will hate on these people for any reason at all, and you will give the pass to these uh I won't say bad rappers, but the rappers that aren't rapping at the same level of these A tier guys, right? You'll hate on the A tier guys, but will be in love with the C and D tier guys, right? People were taking this, him, Eminem saying that, people were taking that as Eminem like dissing the top guys, right? That's what they took it as. They was like, oh, Eminem's dissing Kendrick, Eminem's dissing Cole, Eminem is dissing these people, right? And this is when I say that I will forever blame Ronald Reagan for what he did to America, because No Child Left Behind has left a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of people behind. You know what? Let's pull up Handy Dandy Genius. Let's pull up Handy Dandy Genius. I don't even know the song name. Eminem. Uh, like the hater song. Hater song. Bro, not that one. Not no. Hater song. New album. I think it started like with I think it starts with like a P or something. Goes inside a minor main hater to mock Kendrick, Ye, and J. Cole. All right, boom, right? So Eminem says this. Eminem says, now let's travel inside the mind of a hater. Because I don't see no fans. All I see is a bunch of complainers. Mind you, he says, now let's travel inside the mind of a hater. Because I don't see no fans. All I see is a bunch of complainers. This is Eminem speaking. He says, Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album or Wayne's album or Ye's couldn't tell you which was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit was way worse. Everything is either too tame or there's too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated my delete later. You nerdy pricks will find something wrong with 36 Chambers. It's what they do to the greats, pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. So you can wait for your flowers until you're blue in the face. Stupid, you ain't gonna get them till your funeral. Wait. The song is called Renaissance for anybody wondering. Eric, why are you bringing this up? What do you have to say about that? Because Eminem is right. Eminem is right. Y'all just be talking just to talk and y'all be hating. And then y'all reading comprehension. Y'all wasn't even comprehending what he's saying, that he's going to travel inside the mind of a hater. Not saying that he is the hater, but this is how a hater thinks. So he was like, haters say these things. Y'all are going to nitpick and find something wrong with every single thing that these guys do. These guys are the GOATs. These guys are the greats. And he included himself in that. He was like, y'all fucking idiots. Y'all was like, oh, he dissed Cole, he dissed Kendrick, he dissed Ye, he dissed Wayne. Y'all did. So what else he did? He dissed himself in there too. He dissed himself. He said Jordan Lucas is corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. He was like, his album is way worse. Then he said he's too tame or he's too angry. He's literally y'all, 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 y'all. Let's let's put our thinking caps on for 1 second. let's let's please put our thinking caps on for just 1 second. They don't have to be on for long, just 1 second. Guys, Eminem is a rapper's rapper. You know that, right? Right? Like he's a rapper's rapper. If you're good, you're good. If you're talented, you're talented. He's cut from that same cloth, that same Dr. Dre 50 Cent cloth. Like, as long as you not like messing with me or nothing, like as long as you're not like fucking with me, then I enjoy your music. You're cool. You're dope. You're talented. I like you, right? And if you have real talent, if you can really do this thing, I rock with you. Why would he diss some of the greatest artists to ever walk the earth? Kendrick, Wayne, Yay, Bo, the Wu-Tang Clan. How? Why would he do? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Y'all really be finding something wrong with everything. And that gets on my nerves. Like, how do you find something wrong with everything? How is there a problem with everything? How is everything there? Everything isn't perfect. Correct? Yes. Everything isn't. Nothing is perfect. There's no, you will never find something that's like, oh, this is perfection. There's nothing that's perfect, right? However, y'all don't like nothing. Like, what do you like? My mom asks me this question all the time because she was like, you don't like anything. What do you like? What do y'all like? What do y'all like? After y'all found, actually, you know what? Homework assignment for everybody. I want everybody, after they finish watching this episode, to remember this. Finish watching the episode all the way through, then remember this. I need, write it down, screen record, whatever you need to do. This is your homework assignment for next week when we come back on to the podcast on Wednesday. I want everybody down in the comments, down in the comments, down wherever, right, on YouTube, in the little Spotify Jones, DM me on Instagram if you have to, right? Arts Block Podcast. It should be popping up on the bottom of your screen every 5 minutes of the pod, right? Let me know something. Let me know this. What do you like? what's your favorite song? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? That's what I want to know. I want to know what's your favorite song? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? You can do it now. You can do it next week. I would prefer y'all to do it next week though, because I want you all to really take y'all time to figure out what's your favorite song, what's your favorite movie, what's your favorite food, what's your favorite color. I'll give y'all mines right now. My favorite song ever is As by Stevie Wonder. My favorite movie is Harlem Nights. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is quesadillas. That's my 3. I mean, that's my 4. Dang, I can't count. Lord, I can't count. Oh, have mercy on my soul. I can't count. Listen, Y'all come back to me with y'all four, and then we can start having real discussions because y'all don't like anything. But I think that, but the thing about art, like y'all, but you have to like something. Like you have to like something. There has to be something that you like for you like to be like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. You're narrowing it down so much that there has to be something that you like. What do you like? And if I and you know what? I'm not, and this is a judgment free zone. This is a judgment free zone. I'm not even going to judge you for liking what you like because it's subjective. Everybody should have the right to like what they like. But however, at the same time, you can't hate on greatness. Like, for example, I don't like what's something like everybody like what's something that's like great, but I don't like. I don't like it, but it's like amazing. Hmm. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Everybody else loves it, but I don't like it. Everybody else loves it, and I don't like it. There's things I just can't think of it right now. Nah, people hate spaghetti. I hate spaghetti. I can't think of none right now. But there's things that you like that you don't like that other people like, but you can still acknowledge the greatness of it. Like, oh yeah, that's great. But it's personally, it's not for me, right? Y'all just are saying that it's not good. Like, oh, this is ass. Da, 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 da. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. And you don't like yourself. You don't like yourself. That's the real problem. I think we boiled down the real problem, and it is that you don't really like yourself, and that is okay. That's perfectly fine. But just because you don't rock with, just because you have a whole bunch of hate in your bone and hate you know what's crazy? I was just on to somebody about this. Just because you have a whole bunch of hate and stuff in your body, don't dim on my light. Don't kill my little joy. Don't kill my little happiness, my little jigs I be having on over here. Just because you like to hate, feel me. Y'all need to get that checked out. Uh do we want to touch on this or do we want to touch on this? Do we want to touch on this? Do we want to touch on... Quick shout out to Bum B. Everybody give it up for Bum B. Everybody give a huge claps, huge rounds of applause for Bum B. Bum B was outside in Houston after Hurricane Barrel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hurricane Barrel, and he was handing out trail burgers to people who were they were somewhere, and I think they were like getting water and like getting like care packages and stuff, and he was handing out trail burgers to like people who were waiting in their cars. Shout out Bumby, one, for just being a real one, a real OG in the community, one, two, for branching off and doing something amazing, and not only is it amazing, but it's good and people like actually love it and like it, and people show up and people support. That's two. And three, for really being out in the community. It's Bumby. One thing about Bumby has always been a supporter of Houston in the community, and anything that happens in Houston, he's on the front lines. He's out front and center, so I can always respect Bumby for that. I just want to give a quick shout out to Bumby because that should be recognized, and that is what we should be exposing more of in the community, right? People helping out their communities, people using their resources, their platforms, whatever, right, to help out as much as they can. And that was a huge help to the families that might have been affected by the hurricane, to anybody who doesn't have like heat or electricity or whatever the case might be, so they can't use their stove, they can't use their oven. And I don't know if he was charging, I don't know if he was handing them out for free, but if he was handing them out for free, that's super dope. But if he was charging, I understand. It's business is business. But just shout out Bumby for just going out there, just for just supporting, holding the city of Houston down. Houston, my prayers are all to you. I just pray and I hope that God blesses you. Anybody that was hit with the hurricane, anybody who was attacked by the hurricane, I just pray and I just pray for you all safety. And yeah, shout Houston, shout out Bumby, shout out Bumby. All right, next thing on the docket might be last thing on the docket, depending on how nah. Last thing on the docket, Wiz Khalifa was smoking some good in Romania, and the people in Romania was not having it. Wiz Khalifa had to issue a nice little apology saying, "Yo, Romania, my bad. I didn't know. I ain't mean no disrespect. I want to come back. Just next time, I'm not gonna spark up. That's my fault, right?" When I wrote this down, you know what this reminded me of? This reminded me of the Nicki Minaj situation when Nicki Minaj got arrested in where I think it was Amsterdam or wherever she got arrested at because she had some marijuana too. And remember what I said, guys, that we have to be more cognizant and we have to be more aware of what goes on in other countries because not every country is our country. And the things that we do in our country, we can't always get away with in other countries. And the repercussions with for certain things in other countries are much more harsh than the repercussions that we face here for certain things. So, just really quick before I get off the pod, I just want everybody to look me in my eyes and just know, hey guys, before you think about doing something, make sure that we look it up and we make sure that it is safe and legal to do wherever you're going to go. Okay, so if you want to smoke weed in Romania, by all means, smoke weed in Romania if it is under the Romanian guidelines and laws. If not, oh well, see you when you get back. Cause guess where you not gonna try that shit? Dubai. Cause guess what? Dubai don't play. Dubai don't play none of that. Dubai, listen, they catch you smoking a J in Dubai, your arm with the J is gonna get cut off. Yeah. You gonna be doing this 1 minute, then guess what? Your arm gonna look like this the next minute. It's gonna be cut off, and then it's gonna be just nub. It's gonna be nubbed there for the rest of your life. Don't say I didn't warn you. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm so stupid, yo. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Art Spot Podcast. I really don't know what this episode was, but it was a lot happened this episode. I'm so sorry. Again, if you have a name or song suggestion for the segment that we started with, please let me know. I have been Eric Curry the Third. You can follow me on Instagram at Eric Curry the Third. But oh wait, I'm jumping the gun. We have to start Dead or Alive now. If this is your first time watching the Arts Block podcast, hello. If this is your last time watching, goodbye. But Dead or Alive is a segment on the podcast where the artist or myself gets to choose one or 100 artists that we would like to work with that is dead or alive. Now we can choose one artist, we can choose 100 artists. Eric, you already said that. This is my podcast. I'm gonna do whatever I want though. So who am I going to choose today? Who am I going to choose today? Who am I? Okay, cool. We're gonna do it like this, right? We're gonna do Outcast, right? We're gonna do Ray Strimmer, right? Then Sleeper Pit. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, what? Right? Actually, y'all might not be like this. Actually, y'all might. Yep. I don't know. I'm gonna stop guessing. We're gonna do they don't have a group name though. They don't have like a group name. Watch the Throne, Jay and Kanye, that duo, right? So we're gonna do Outkast, Ray Shermer, Jay and Ye as a duo, as two. Yeah, I feel like a duo day to day, duo. Second half day to day, yin and yang day. Feel me? Yeah. So we're gonna do all duos today, and thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Art Spot Podcast. Like I said, I've been your host, Eric Curry the Third. You can follow me on Instagram at Eric Curry the Third. That is ERICCURRYII. If you are interested in following the podcast on everywhere, literally everywhere, on Instagram and on TikTok, make sure you follow the no. If you want to follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok also at Eric Curry the Third. Also at Eric Curry the Third, ERICCURRYII. I lied to you. But if you do want to follow the podcast on Instagram, make sure you follow the podcast at Arts Block Podcast everywhere, no matter where you go, no matter where you go, no matter where you look, no matter where you shop. It's Arts Block Podcast everywhere. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post a podcast. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an auntie about the Arts Block Podcast. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, make sure you give me a 5-star and a review. You can just say that this is the greatest podcast that you have ever heard in your life. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an auntie about the podcast. Remember that artists never die. Remember that I love you, God loves you. Do something that makes you happy every single day. Do it with a purpose. Do it with a smile. Do it with grace. Do it with mercy. Do it with faith, because you got it, I got it, he got us. Yeah, I'm gonna end it off like that because there ain't no better way I can end it off like that. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. See y'all next week. It's a lot of changes, a lot of things going on next week. So if you want to know what's about to happen next week, y'all want to know the trajectory of the podcast because things are changing. A change gonna come. Sam Cooke. You know what? That's gonna be the step. See y'all next week, y'all boys. I am out. Peace and love.